What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Snoopy's 408 here with another mukbang, and today we're doing just some homemade delicious sauced up chicken wings. We got some flats, we got some drums, we got some carrots and celery right here, just keeping it original. I got a little bit of pickle right here because I don't know, it's kind of craving that to go with these wings. We'll see how it goes. I got some ranch, of course, and we're gonna get straight into it. I got some iced tea that I made myself, squeeze some lime in it. Cheers. All right, so hope everybody's doing okay. Get my little napkin, my little towel right here, and get straight into it with the thumbnail right here. All right, let's get the sauce first, of course. So I'm gonna hit it with some ranch or whatnot. Yeah, that should be all right. Put that right here. Put it right there. There we go, right there. All right, so we gonna go for this top one, of course. Now what I did with this is season it, put it in the oven for about an hour on 400 with the top covered for about a good 40 minutes. Last 20 minutes of cooking, took it off to get a little crisp, but it still got a little bit, I wouldn't say soggy, but back to tender when I cooked the sauce down it and added it. So, but let's try how it is like this first by itself. And shout out to my boy Hood who inspired this. Black Hoodie. I was over there with the chicken wing goodies. Hit that 7K. Congratulations, my boy. 70K, my bad. 70. Let me move this plate over here. All right. This came out perfect. I love a good sauced up wing. A little bit spicy, nice little kick to it. Look how pretty those are, man. Brooklyn, check it out. Clouds, look at that over there. See these chicken wings that I got here? Like that there. All right, let's go in with the ranch on this one. Sauce him up, sauce him up. Sauce him right up. That's the banger right there. I have to chew pretty much 95% on my left side because a small, tiny little microscopic hole in my tooth I broke when I bit into something a while back, and now it opened up a bit more. So as soon as food goes in there, it hurts. So I need to get that looked at. Let's try one of these drums. Yeah, boy. Super saucy right here. I thinned out the spicy buffalo sauce and thinned it out with some brown sugar. Reduced it down. After the wings came out the oven, I tossed them in there like 10 minutes and just let it like reduce down and bubble and get all sticky all over the wings. So between the ranch, the pickles, the saltiness from the pickle, that nice vinegary, salty, briny, pickly taste, and then that strong, tangy, spicy, salty goodness from the buffalo. The brown sugar just mellows it out nice, like comes together nice. The ranch it's not salty, but it's mainly everything savory here, so I had to thin it out with some brown sugar. And then when you hit it with the iced tea and the vegetables, it goes perfect. The celery cuts it right in half, so it tastes really good. These wings are small to medium size. They're not no huge wings. It's hard to find good deals on like huge wings. And then I've seen a pack. This pack had like 10 or 12 wings. The other pack was like a pack of like 8 or 10. They were bigger, but it was like just like 2.5 times the price. I was like, forget that. I'm good. But if you guys want to sponsor like 2 big turkey wing with sides or whatever, yeah, I'll do that. I got a special dedicated Wendy's mukbang video coming up soon for La Mosa. I'm crying. But yo, that's gonna be dope. Some chile. Big old lemonade. Lemonade. That cool, refreshing drink. Then I want to do a homemade burger and fries. Yo, I've been on this crinkly French fry trip lately, man. Some regular fries with some ketchup. That's it. Tall drink. Chilling with the homies in the party chat. Party chat on the PS4. I do recommend the pickles though. It's got its own, that vinegary sharpness. It's that really bold flavor. With this kind of vinegary, it's different. But when you're getting like a lot of this one flavor, and then you chase it with the celery and the pickle, it cuts it and it just makes it perfect. Did I say that already? And then I said it again. All right. This iced tea is just banging, man. So refreshing. I think I drink like 4 to 5, sometimes 6, 7 glasses of these a day. And just loaded with ice. Oh man, that's refreshing. And then I have one thing to address before I get up out of here. I'm trying to see if I could drop 2 videos for you guys this week. You'll probably receive this sometime early Sunday evening. And then hopefully one by Wednesday or Thursday morning. That little cartilage mixed with the fatty bit. That's bomb. Okay, so anyway, that was delicious, man. Homemade chicken wings by your boy Snoopy's 408. That was so good. Inspired by my boy Black Hoodie, because he's got like some of my favorite chicken wing videos. He also has like an hour and a half or more, excuse me, long video of pretty much all his chicken wings in one long massive video. So I think I've watched that about 4 or 5 times solid all the way through, just like stuck just watching it and munching along too and doing my thing. But yeah, I love chicken wing videos and I love watching his chicken wing videos. So if you haven't checked out Black Hoodie's chicken wings videos, like I said, he's got that almost 2-hour one. Go check it out. It's amazing. He does cookbangs on there too. Some of his sauces will be bright yellowish orange, and then some he gets a really nice bright crimson type of deep reddish orange type of color. I tried to emulate that here today, but I'll get there. But yeah, and then he'll plate it, and then he'll come with the pot, the saucepan, and just like glaze. I can't glaze too much on this because it's such a flat surface, right? And it's because this table has a slight bend this way that you guys don't notice. You know, very slowly, like whatever sauce, if it's not thick, it'll just start running down this way, and I gotta constantly be wiping it, so I gotta be careful. But it is what it is, man. I have fun doing this. I love it. But anyway, take a sip and I'm gonna address this issue. Hey, yes, I do got dessert. Oh, Brooke. Oh, can't leave my station right now to run all the way downstairs to come back. Matter of fact, hold up. Let's do that. Yeah, so like I was saying, we come up with the remix though. So me and my boy Brooklyn, man, been talking a lot about, like, we talk about food all the time, right? Excuse me. And let's get this mic. So we both have a huge passion and love for chicken wings and donuts and any type of, like, you know, classic pastry. Like it's honey buns. Like we'll go on a honey bun trip for a good hot minute. But we've been on this donut tip, and I haven't got a chance to go out to get donuts until earlier before this video and did some groceries. Now the donuts I was really looking for besides Krispy Kreme, are those old school classic, what are they called, man? You know, the brown ones, right? They're like, they got like cinnamon on them. It's got like a cake crumble. I think they got like 2 different names. But anyway, I can't find them here to save my life. So, but anyway, these are right here. And these right here, oh man, I'll eat like 20, 25 of these within an hour. Chilling, watching movies or whatever. So let's get this over today. Yeah, we just gonna chill out. Chill for a little bit. Pull up a seat, get cozy. Because we're about to talk about a little bit of GOCC, CIA infiltration, and some other juicy topics. Now, before we get into that, Brooke, here we go, bud. Get your donut. Ooh, 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 ooh. That good classic regular powdered donut. What I like to do is just bust them open like this. Right? Just give it a little dunk. Some people don't like to dunk. I dunk, dude. I dunk, eat, sip, all that. Now you already know that when we're gaming later on, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of these to the side. And cold milk. Okay, so I've always been researching, studied up, always seeking higher understanding, higher elevation, spiritually, always cracking codes, breaking down the science of things. Listen to a lot of great people that break down a lot of information and go out and do my back research, all that, right? And those that really know me and talk to me on a normal basis, on a regular basis, I mean, no, that's what it is with me, right? I'm addicted to studying. Huge fan of ebooks because when I'm working, when I'm driving, pretty much more than 90% of my day is listening to some type of research, right? Information, all that stuff. From Sinetta TV, to the General Sarah Student SETI, to my brother Sila Shalom, Cosmic Cow, just like a whole plethora of different informations from different people. And I skim through the ones that are kind of boo-boo, and then the ones that grasp me, I subscribe, hit the bell, and I download and put the information on my phone. I love what's my brother's name, man? Rashad Jamal, The Real Kia. Shout out to all these individuals, man. Beautiful souls. Tons of good information that I can vibrate with and rock with. So, but anyway, so about, I want to say, how many years ago was it now? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think about 5 years now, solid. I've just been working and doing my own thing and not involved with any type of camp. But the camp that I was involved with was a camp called GOCC, which stands for Gathering of Christ Church. And, you know, I was studying and research one day through YouTube. You know, you'll start off on YouTube on maybe on like on food or whatever, and then you'll end up like on like watching like dogs. Then you'll end up on like, you know, I don't know, a whole bunch of hoodsters like sea walking, then you know, like somebody chopping up like celery, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're all over the place on YouTube. And I don't remember what I was searching up or whatever, but this was years ago. Anyway, long story short, I came across these brothers in white. Well, actually, I don't think they were the first ones. I think the first ones I seen was like ISUPK, Israelite in Christ United, or IUIC. And there's several other ones too. So I was researching and looking and studying those, and some of them I just was like, nah, I'm hearing the information, I'm knowing most of it anyway. I never really kind of heard it like this, broken down like this before, but it was really entertaining with how they were yelling at people on the street, standing their ground, standing firm. Some of it was funny, some of it was uncalled for, some of it I totally don't agree with, and some of it I do agree with. So it's a mixture of both. I mean, of all. So anyway, after going through like tons of videos right there, I don't know if it was the same day or whatever, but throughout that week of researching and studying, I came across the Gathering of Christ Church, and I seen this brother, dark-skinned brother, man, Elder Ricard. He was standing up on something, and he had two other brothers there with him. I think he had Elder Lawyer, and I forget who else was there with him. 3 or 4 of them. Anyway, he was standing up on this thing with this microphone, and he had this chart, and on the chart, it was 12 tribes of Yasharallah, right? Israel. From the Caribbeans, which Benjamin, the Negroes, Judah, I don't know if it's Argentina, Venezuela, Brazil, Asher, I don't remember, the so-called Native Americans from the tribe of Gad, so on and so forth, right? 12 tribes. And instantly that caught my attention. But what really got my attention was the 12 tribes chart, and then also the one study that he put out that was very long and in depth and detailed. I got to give this brother's props. I think it was called From Babylon to Rome or something like that. My memory's kind of, don't remember the exact title, but it was something to that extent, and was breaking down all the empires, who was running it from the beginning, who's running it now, who they are according to scripture, and where they are in that present time when I was learning it to this day now, and their downfall and all that stuff, right? So I was hooked instantly. So I think for like a good, maybe over a year, I studied all their videos that was available on YouTube. And I just fell in love with just the information and the way they were carrying themselves and all that good stuff, right? They stood out from the rest of the camps, and I love that. Get a couple of these. Okay, so after researching and studying, something in my spirit was like, all right, reach out and contact them. I reached out to Elder Ricard. I spoke with him one-on-one, and we had a great conversation. I was super excited, dude. It was like somewhat low-key, like meeting Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like super, super like happy, excited, thrilled, uplifted, all of that good stuff that you would expect when you finally get in contact with someone that means so much to you that you're just like completely like overjoyed, right? So anyway, we talked or whatever, and he gave me my name, Cheyenne, and Ak means brother, right? So they were calling me Ak Cheyenne. So anyway, he was like, yeah, brother, you know, we're gonna have some brothers reach out to you. I'm gonna he asked the area I was in or whatever. So yeah, we got a branch over there in Toronto. And then they contacted me back, and when I picked up the phone, it was Brother Shane, and him and Brother Anaya were together, and they were like, all right, Ak, we're gonna come pick you up. So anyway, they came pick me up or whatever, and then that was it. We started studying together. We started linking up here and there, and then it came to the point where I got baptized again after many, many years. The first time I was baptized was like 14 in like the Church of Christ, like way back in the day in California when I was young. So we did it again in the lake, and it was great, man. Everything was good. Me and my son did it, and then we started studying and researching and gathering, and just have just a beautiful time on the Sabbath studying with our brothers and sisters, right? And there was we multiplied quick. We gathered a lot of people. Now, the difference between us there and the GOCC Toronto, there was a GOCC before us. They had some type of issues or whatever, and wasn't really vibing with them too tough, right? No hate or nothing, excuse me, like that to them cats, but it was just like really just like it's boring, right? And that's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You born. It don't matter what you teach you. But we were rocking the scene, man. And I never claimed to be no elder. I didn't want to be no elder. I just wanted to read when I could read here and there, be out there with my brothers side to side, shoulder to shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Going toe to toe with the word. And we did that, man. Coldest day in Toronto, man. We was down there a couple times. And this one night, this one evening, early evening, it was freezing, man. Snow, freezing cold winds, minus, I don't know, umpteen something, man. 20 something, minus 20 something, man. It was crazy. I think it was way colder than that though. It was like the record breaking cold. But anyway, we was handing out sandwiches and juices and stuff like that. So we put in our work, and but like anything, right? You never stop learning, right? My uncle told me, he said, you know, we're all students of life, and you never stop learning, right? You always waking up. I'm always asking whatever higher intelligence through nature, whatever, just to keep uplifting me and keep waking me up and showing me more information. I want to learn more, this and that, whatever. And that's what happened. So, I mean, and nothing against the sisters. They're all brilliant too. But us as myself, my son, brother Naya, brother Shane, brother Benjamin, man, shout out to all you brothers, man, brother Shamar, and brother Thomas. And there was another Asian brother there too. I forget his name. But he wasn't around as much. He came around several times, but he wasn't around like when we were really like breaking down information, right? Another brother too, half black, half Filipino, man. I'm trying to remember his name right now because I don't remember his Hebrew name. Anyway, let me get to the juice of the matter. So, you know, we ended up getting torn apart and separated because I remember because at this time, Elder Ricard appointed Elder Gaja to oversee us in the Toronto branch, right? So everything I'm speaking is straight facts. Elder Gaja was over us. Elder Gabar was over there out there in New York. I spoke with him a couple times on the phone. Cool cat. A lot of rumors going around saying he's CIA. Really don't fade me none, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't worried about no CIA, FBI, ABC, 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Now you see me, now you don't. I ain't worried about none of that. But that's the information I've been seeing on some videos, you know? But he stepped down as an elder, and I don't blame him, man. Was he capable of being like a great teacher in the elder position? Honestly, I have to say no. He wasn't that, you know, just watching the lessons and stuff. He wasn't at that caliber, and that's not a shot to the brother. Like I said, I love Elder Gabar. I have no issues with Elder. And even if I did, I'd still keep it real. He wasn't built for that. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody's built for certain things, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just it is what it is. That's it. Elder Gaja was an excellent teacher, elder, but Elder Ricard, of course, was a leader, and I didn't even know the scandal and the stuff that was going on, or that had been on, that had happened before I became part of the fold, right? Because they were a different camp, Light and Body. There were a camp called Light and Body of Christ Church, and Elder Ricard had an elder over him, Elder Zah, if I'm pronouncing that right, or if I'm saying it right. Anyway, I heard a very long video with Elder Ricard speaking in the background when Zah was giving him correction. Apparently, you know what I'm saying, in exchange of oral sex with a sister from the church. I don't know if she was married or not, but they were saying it was adultery. A lot of stuff going on. I didn't know about none of that stuff whilst I was with the church. But toward the end, I was hearing little things here and there. Plus, you know, when Passovers came, we had to give our money. And we were told, and I'm not going to call names of the elder that said this because I was there. Because when we did the money dealings and when we did, like, you know, whether it was Skype calls or any type of calls or whatever, we'd be together. Me, brother Naya, brother Shane. And I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. But anyway, so we were told, yeah, we were sending the money to Elder Ricard with no questions asked. But just, it doesn't matter what he needs it for or whatever, we're sending the money. So, and you know, in Toronto, man, there's a lot of older, especially the elderly women that didn't have no money, living in these tore down neighborhoods, man, just like trying to get by. And then, you know, we trying to have our Passover and have enjoy ourselves and too, and then we got to give our money to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got scratched. you know, a couple of brothers were like, we got loot, but it's not even that. It's just the point where like, why we got to give our loot up? And so that never sat right with me. But out of just not wanting to be in the way, maybe I was doubting myself a bit. Like maybe I'm just a little bit too harsh about the situation. I'm just going to just keep my mouth shut and just keep my eyes peeled, you know what I'm saying? Let my spirit, you know what I'm saying, rock with whatever comes my way, so to speak. So anyway, all that stuff happened, whatever. I know that I think the main reason why my stomach is growling right now for some more donuts. I think the main reason we got torn down is because I know that the brother Shamar and a couple other brothers were finding out some more truth and information and was breaking it down, and we were learning it and studying it together. And those brothers brought it to the elders' attention. Now, here's where the pride and the ego and the puffed upness comes into play, because those brothers didn't get no play. They didn't, you know, it was like, nah, we, you know, it's just like school and church and jail and stuff. Everybody has a curriculum, certain curriculum to teach, and then if it ain't my way, it's the highway, right? So that's when our eyes opened up even more, and we started to see like what was really going on. And then shortly after that, we just got dismantled. You know, a lot of us left. Some of us, when they started the new body, went over there or whatever, and I just wasn't having it, man. I said, nah, I ain't following no dudes, man. I'm not with none of that. If we're presenting information and you can't look at it, have a meeting with all of us brothers, right? If you don't want to include the women, which is straight dumb as hell too. That's hella dumb. But if you don't want to include the women, okay, at that time, at least have a meeting with all of us men, because we're the ones that's putting it down. We're the ones that's teaching. We're the ones that are holding the lessons. We're the ones that's going out and baptizing. We're the ones that are doing all the work. You know what I'm saying? Helping the sisters with the food, the cooking, the gatherings, cleaning up, all of that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones doing all the work. No elder didn't come down. Nobody came down to come see us, meet us, be like, hey, look, how you doing? Shake hands, hugs, or whatever. Have a meeting, have some food, build like that. This is how we want the body to run. We putting you here to do this, you to do this. Everything was done by the phone. It was just, then nobody had time, or it was just always something. So that was another thing for me, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, this is just it's getting pretty weak, you know what I'm saying? So just after that, it's like pretty much dwindled out or whatever. But the brothers brought some information about dietary laws, you know, some more information about, you know what I'm saying, the Savior, like a lot of stuff. And even if you don't agree with it, or if you say that, oh, but we're not gonna, because of whatever, this reason, that reason, whatever, then okay, whatever, then go off and do your thing and be stiff-necked and caught up in your pride or whatever. I don't have time for it, dude. And I don't bow to no man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a very high honor and respect for this dude, but at this point in time, I'm just like, nah, I'm cool with you, man. I'm cool on it too. And I remember, and I paid for the Hebrew Bible Academy 4 or 5 times, and took hella notes, highlighted, bought hella books, stayed studied up, just mastered everything, writing, speaking the Hebrew. My son surpassed me in that, because you know, I didn't really further myself into it, but just like, you know what I'm saying, I was just like, man. And then all that money from the academy, man, and all that money from tithing, and all that money from whoop-de-whoop and wop-de-wop. Now, from what I heard, he got a mansion or whatever. You know, it's not about the house and the cars, is what a lot of people would say or whatever. But to me, it is though, man. Because if you was like struggling, right, and you came up, that's dope. But you're coming up off of people's money though. You're not grinding and hustling out yourself. Besides teaching the lessons or whatever. I'm not saying that's not, like, a lot of people be like, well, that's a lot of work. I'm not talking to you. Shut up. I'm just speaking in general. Most of the kitty, my brother, like Elder Gaja would say, was coming from the body, straight up. Our pockets, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, I don't know, go wipe your ass or something. Look, I don't have no brakes or no filter on my mouth, so you can't silence Big Snoop, Cheyenne. You're not going to silence me, period. So I just have to speak my spit, because I left a comment on one of the videos when I was listening to the brother getting checked by the elder. You know, Elder Zacek and Elder Ricard, and breaking out scripture on him. And I wrote a comment on there, and they wanted to hear some more. I said, you know, I'll drop some jewels in a video, because it's too much to type, right? So Man, getting winded even talking about that. I didn't want to think about that, but I was just hurt. I was really, really hurt about it, like when it was happening, and for a very, very long time after that, right? Because the time and the dedication, and you know, your family feeling some type of way about you and all this, and it was just it was real disappointing. But he put on a so-called private jet, can go out to all these other places and meet all these other bodies and all these other members and stuff. But Toronto, we just like grimy, dude. Like it just barefoot in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Turf style. You know what I'm saying? Real hood soldiers, man. Real soldiers out here, man. You know. So when it comes to us out here, and I notice like, and I'm not taking shots at none of the other brothers from those camps and those other places, because those are some decent members over there. You feel me? I don't know them all personally, but I'm just saying, you know, when it came to us in Toronto, man, we was just to the grind. You know what I'm saying? Even when I put my books out on the street, you know what I'm saying? People try to, you know, coming close to my books or whatever, I stomp you out straight out. You're not, ain't nobody stepping on my books. You know what I'm saying? Elders don't agree with it, don't make me none. Ain't none of that changing my mind, straight up. If you finna get socked up, you getting socked up, straight up. Straight up and down. That's how it go. Cause I said so. Ain't no dude, no elder, nobody finna tell me what I can and can't do, period. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that. I have to get that off my chest, because I stayed silent for years. But I wanna talk to a couple of the brothers, man, see how they doing, and pick up on some conversation and see what's going on. But other than that, yeah, it was an unfortunate situation, man. But I'm not gonna keep you guys too much longer. I'm just gonna give thanks and to the true power of all existence, which is creator gang, straight creator. No names, no titles, just pure vortexian energy, the creator of all things, that don't kill babies and don't murder firstborns and none of that silly bullshit. We ain't dealing with that shit over here. We're dealing with righteousness. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say on that right there, man. But I pray and wish everybody a good one right now. It's your boy Snoopy Eats, man. I had a good time with these wings and these donuts, man. Shout out to my whole crew that I rock with every day. All my subscribers, new and old, day ones, angels, and gang, man. I love you guys, man. Stay up, stay blessed, enjoy your week, stay safe. Until next one, keep it banging. You know.